Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. My name is Amy and today I thought I would make a bit of a lighthearted one. I want to show you my either dead or dying plants going into winter 2020. This year has been a bit of a shitstorm for many of us. A lot of crappy things have happened, but you know, houseplants live and they die, and it happens to all of us. Sometimes you're lazy, sometimes the pests get the better of you and shit just hits the fan, but that's part of life, and I thought I would show you some of my dead plants, or the ones that are not doing so fucking hot heading into winter. It happens. I'm not going to shed a tear over this. I'm just going to laugh at it, and you always learn something new from a bad experience, hey? So let's get into the video. So welcome to my graveyard. This isn't an exhaustive list because, you know, I'll probably throw them out when they're really dead for quite a while and there's no hope of saving them. So these are the ones that are hanging on, or they're already gone and I haven't gotten rid of them yet. Where to start? Okay, two of these died almost immediately after I bought them. So we'll do them first since they lasted the least amount of time. These two I got from Dibley's Nurseries, which was actually my first order from them. I hadn't heard of them before. This was a Begonia snowcap. Isn't she beautiful? Held on to it for a little bit too long, just hoping, you know, if there was a good root system that she may regrow. This is going to be a running theme with many of these plants. Is that a sign that I can't let go? She dead. Next up from Dibley's Nurseries was a Begonia Pollux. To be fair, came in not the best condition. I know that begonias are very hard to ship and they're a bit like drama queens. You know, I don't think she had the best start anyways. There she is, there she was. Is she dead? Makes me sad, but you know, honestly, every couple of months I'll try a begonia and I'll be like, I've come a long way in my plant journey, I've learned a lot of things, and maybe this time it will work, and then we end up with these two. I also bought a Begonia luxurians from them. Thankfully, she ain't doing that bad. Pretty impressed with that. Maybe begonias just aren't fucking for me. Next up, this is not dead. This is very painful for me. I'm very upset about this one. This is a Philodendron Squamiferum. It actually does have a growth point there that was there before its last leaf fell off last night, actually. This had thrips, and thrips are slowly eating their fucking way through my collection, and it's a battle that I hope that I will win. I need your support. I need you to root for me, be there for me, and help me. Yeah, look, I'm having a Thrips outbreak at the moment. It happens every spring. Every time we're coming into winter, this happens. I am not giving up on this just yet, because that is a growth point that was there before, and I'm hoping that maybe, you know, without leaves, thrips are much easier to treat and get rid of. So maybe she will come back. I will let you know. I'm very sad about this one because it was really cute and it was doing very well, and it got its first hairy leaf not too long ago, so that's kind of sad. Anyway, we'll see if she survives. Next up, we have another one that upset me quite a lot, but this has been gone a while, so I've come to terms with it. This is, or was, a Calathea Freddy. My easiest Calathea, the one that I thought was foolproof, the one I relied on the most. Beautiful plant. Had a good root system yet again. To be honest, with a lot of Calathea, Tenanthe, Maranta, it's not that bad if you just cut them all back. So the leaves were just about to die anyway, so I cut it back, and I have been, you know, being very careful with not overwatering this, and, you know, keep caring for it the same I did before. But I haven't had any new growth points. The roots are still kind of in there, but it's not looking great. I'm not going to give up just yet, because Calathea can come back, but that is her. Yeah, a little bit upset about that one. Look, winter and Calathea and colder climates don't fucking like each other. Next up, which is a bit more of a positive story, to be honest. This is my Maranta Leucanora var Kirchoviana. Boy, is this coming back from the dead. I'm actually really happy about this one. So Same thing, leaves doing real fucking badly. Cut off all of the leaves. They were about to die anyway, so I thought give it a good chance. Put it all back completely and see if it grows back. And it is. It has multiple new growth points, and the newest leaf literally is just opening at the moment. First opened last night, so I'm very happy about this. This one I'm hopeful for, and I'm really hoping that this works out because I do love this plant. I did take a cutting of it very early on in the thrips infestation just in case, and that is doing very well. It got roots, water propagated it, as I have explained in my water propagating video. I'll leave a card here if you want to go watch it. And I've recently potted it up, so it's okay. I'm not going to totally lose her. But anyway, it's looking good for this one, so that's great. Okay, the next one I'm open to advice for because this seems to happen to me every winter. I don't know what the issue is. My Peperomia Caparata varieties don't seem to like fucking winter in my house. I don't know what it is. I've tried to let them dry out a little bit too much. I've tried to, you know, adjust the watering slightly in case that is it. It still could be it. Maybe I'm not doing it well enough. They're growing, but then they just look shit and their old leaves just hate me. As far as I can tell, there's no pests going on. I haven't seen anything that I recognize anyway, or any evidence of pests, so I don't really know what's going on. Which one is this? Peperomia Caparata Rosso, looking pretty shite. New leaves, again, still slightly deformed, so could be a pest situation. Don't know what's going on with that. Same thing with my Caparata Luna Red. She looks real shit. Also, the leaves kind of curl up in this one, and I don't really know why. Again, new growth I can see on the bottom. Yeah, don't really know what's going on with her either, but honestly, they're not looking good, guys. I forgot one big sad. So I can't believe I didn't get this girl. I really tried with this one, guys. And it just wasn't working out. It's been a couple of weeks of a battle with thrips again. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So I just thought the best chance that this has at this late stage is to chop off all the leaves, see if it comes back. So this bigger girl, which usually does better, but this one didn't, is my Tenanthe Burley Marxii Amagri. This was a big, beautiful girl. She's not looking so hot. So I cut this not too long ago. I'm still caring for it and hoping that it will come back as the Maranta Kirchoviana did. So we'll see what happens. I'm still holding on. This is part of owning plants, especially if you have a lot of plants. You also tend to lose a lot of plants, and that is normal, and that is a fact of life, and don't let it get you down. Try to learn something from each time that a plant dies. I know that I wasn't, especially with the thrips scenario, I wasn't on top of it as I should have been. I wasn't treating as regularly as I should have been to get the infestation down, and that's my own fault. But I know that, and I've learned from that. Peperomia, I'm still trying to figure out. I haven't given up on it. I'm trying to learn something from them and see what's going on. And with the begonias, the thing that I've learned is that I just shouldn't fucking get begonias because they just don't like me. No, but I don't know. I think they just weren't destined to live in my home, and that's fine. They can go live in their own fucking homes. I just wanted to make this kind of lighthearted video to, you know, just show that plants die all the time and we fuck up and we can't be on it all the time. You don't need to panic over your plants. They're just plants. This is a hobby. It's not something that should stress you out. If you're feeling stressed about pests or about watering, it might be time to have a look at your collection. Are you taking too much on? Are you giving yourself enough time to relax and actually enjoy this as a hobby? You know, these things are important. There's a lot of fucking stressful things in all of our lives, especially in this last year, and plants shouldn't be one of those stresses. Plants should be those things that we take time out of our stressful day to care for because it cares for us, because it's a mindful act. It's a thing that we do that gives us awareness of our surroundings and makes us pay attention to things. Plants shouldn't be a stressor in your life. As I'm upset about a few of these, I'm not that upset. You know, it happens, and I think as soon as you learn to accept that that is just a fact of being a plant parent, as we call it these days, the more you'll start to enjoy this hobby, I think. Well, that's the way it was for me anyways. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you got a kick out of it. I hope it makes you feel better about killing some of your own plants. If you have any tips on all of the below, please leave them down below in the comments section. Maybe we can get a laugh out of it. Maybe I can learn some stuff from you. Give the video a like if you liked it, subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that you'll get told every time I upload, and follow me on Instagram, and thank you so much for watching this video. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.